Hi everyone, Mint Morris here. In this next installment of our 12 Licks of Christmas, we're going to be taking a look at a Hank Garland lick. If you're interested in learning more Hank Garland guitar after this lesson, please check out my Hank Garland guitar course as well as my Hank Garland transcription pack. You can take advantage of the 25% off discount that I'm running now through December 25th. Just use the code 12 days. That's the number 12 and then all caps days at checkout. The links to those courses and transcription packs will be in the description below. This can be applied to any of my courses or transcriptions, so please take advantage of this offer. So in this lesson, we're going to be taking a look at a Hank Garland 2-5 lick. Now, if you've been following any of my lessons before, you know that I really like licks that move in half steps, especially 2-5 licks. This is great on us guitarists when we're playing at faster tunes so that we can easily access licks without having to move our hands all over the fretboard and work a lot. So we're going to be in the key of D. We're going to be using the bridge of roly-poly. That's a 4 back to a 1 and then a 2 to a 5. So that's G, D, E to A. We're going to be focusing on the E to A. So we're going to be working out of our E chord A shape here between the 7th and 9th frets. And we're going to now kind of zoom in and take a look at an E7-9. We've got on the 4th string the G sharp, then the D, and then the F sharp, then the B. So that's 3, flat 7, 9, 5. And then we're going to flatten the 5 down to the B flat, the flat 5th. So we're going to be using an E9 flat 5 chord. That's our first chord in this lick. And then for the A7, we're just going to move this down a half step. And what we have here is an E flat 7, flat 5, or we could think of it as an A7 augmented chord. Either one works. I tend to see it just as the half step down of the E, so it's an E flat, right? So if we hear how that sounds against the bass notes, we've got E and then A. So the lick is this. We're going to go. So I'm coming up from the G sharp, the 3rd of E. I'm playing G sharp, and then I'm playing B flat, so there's the flat 5th there in the lower octave. And I'm playing up the chord, D, F sharp, B flat. So I have. So I'm just bouncing back and forth between my flat 5 and my 9. So resolve down towards the D, that's the flat 7, and then we're going to come to the A7 change. We're just moving this down a half step, and we're going to play the F note, right? That's going to be our 9 if we're thinking of E flat, or if we're thinking of A, that's our flat 13, and we're going to play the D flat note if we're thinking of E flat, or if we're going to be playing the A chord, we're going to have a C sharp note there. So then it's just going back and forth between those two notes. So we have a theme going on, just kind of a pedal note. So first off, we have E. And then A. Now we're finishing with this lick. To resolve on D. So the reason I tend to think more along the lines of the E flat chord rather than an A is this next part, we're going A, and then C, B flat, and then down to A again, and then G, F, E, and resolving up to D. So we have and when I said resolving up to D, I mean resolving in the D chord, resolving in the third of the D chord, the F sharp. So we have, again, this kind of outline of an E flat chord. If you think about like an E flat 13, we're playing the 13, the 5, the flat 5, the third, the 9, the flat 9, and then 1. If we want to think of it in terms of an A, we're playing the sharp 9, the flat 9, the 1, the flat 7, flat 13, the 5, and then we're up here at resolving to the D. So it depends on how you want to see it, whether it's an E flat chord or an A chord, and how you want to categorize those notes. But that's the lick. We're just coming back down, hitting those altered sounds to land back into D, resolving on that F sharp. So slowly, again, we have from the E, A, and resolve. So this is a great lick to have in your pocket when you're in a situation where you're having quick 2/5s or resolving 5 chords and you need a fast half-step move to address the changes. Again, if you're interested in learning more Hank Garland, or if you're interested in learning country jazz guitar and western swing, please check out my site. I'm running the offer for 25% off all courses and transcriptions now through the 25th. You can see the links in the description below to learn more. Thank you.